Okay, so as I'm in this relationship that is not currently in its current state kind or gentle or even appearing to be worthy, I'm asking myself, why do I feel the need to subject myself to such abandonment and neglect and cruelty and dismissiveness and avoidance? What parts of me still believes whatever, something in me believes that this is what I deserve to some level, or this is what I need to some level. I am learning a lot about myself, and while it would be a lot easier to vacate the premises, and like I wanted to vacate 2-3 weeks into it, I feel either I'm gaslighting the fuck out of myself, or I feel from a soul's calling that this is exactly what my soul needs for its next level of expansion. Because normally these are the things that I would run from in self, because I would depend and rely heavily, codependent as a mother, on my partner to fulfill these things within me. And I don't want to do that. I don't like how it makes me feel when I'm not getting certain needs met, or I don't like where my anxiety or my thoughts take me at certain times when he is not being present the way that I am used to somebody showing up for me. Now, that does not mean that I do not deserve a love all encompassing of what I desire, of somebody who will be as obsessed with me as I am them. I am aware of this. Do I believe that he can become that person? I believe he is that person underneath, but I do believe it is covered up with layers and layers of cultural conditioning, traumas unaddressed, and just overall experiences of wounds from his previous relationships, in addition to his just childhood trauma of complete lack of accountability in facing certain pains head on, and because it's easier to avoid. I'm learning this about things that I was avoiding in myself because, number one, for example, I can be very impulsive with the things that I say. I can be very impulsive with feeling like I'm losing control, which I thought I had under control until him, because he activated something in me where I lost complete control multiple times, like a handful of times, and I did not like the way that that felt at all. So that led me down to a very deep, meditative, introspective, what the fuck is going on, which I would have never done. I would have never done otherwise in other circumstances, because it just has never been pulled out of me that way before for me to look at it through the lens that I have looked at it now. I do have those in my circle that want, I know that they don't like seeing me where I am. And I also know that it's not anybody else's place outside of me to understand this journey that I'm on, but I do very much value the love that I have in my life that is genuinely concerned about me. And I would like to think that I am strong enough and I have enough discernment at this point that should it become no longer for my spiritual and expansion, the expansion of my soul's journey here, and that I realize this is just not going to change, which I feel like I don't want to speak negative into it. I only want to speak life into it. But I would like to believe that I have enough discernment to know the difference and to pull back and to choose me unequivocally. However, if I don't and I lose my mind, I do believe that the people that I have, my core group of people, will smack the shit out of me and say, get your shit together, Elena, you need to leave now. This is stupid. You're being dumb. Right now, it's all they trust my judgment. They might not like it. They trust it. I trust myself. I really, I am aware enough to know that I could very well be gaslighting myself into staying longer. Number one, because I'm tired of leaving people. Number two, because maybe there is definitely, obviously, still a part of me that comes from a position of lack or scarcity in that regard. But I finally found him. Three, I am borderline romanticizing part of this because I want to believe the best. I want to have that level of conviction that he is what I've been waiting for, because he is so strong. I know he's so strong, but it doesn't matter how strong he is if he doesn't know that. It doesn't matter how much love I have for him or how much love he has inside. if he doesn't love himself, he'll never be able to receive my love or his own love. If he doesn't love himself, he'll never be able to give me the love that I need. And I know this from an intellectual, discerning, spiritual, emotionally intelligent and mature. I know this. I know how he presents. I know, but from a spiritual soul level, I know all these other things too. And maybe that's just the stubbornness in me that attracted such a stubborn, callous man, is I just don't give up easily on people that I care about. So I guess in the past I didn't really care about a whole lot. I stayed in a marriage for over 20 years. I love my ex-husband. He's the father of my children. We're great friends, but that's what we are. But I stayed probably, I don't want to say no, because everything is divinely timed. This is what happens when you're too fucking smart for your own good. But also I don't give up on people. And I understand being in a dark place. And I see, the problem is I see the soul. I see the soul's energy. It's not even about the potential. I mean, it is partially the potential, but I see the soul. Yes. And when you have conversations with one's soul, it's really difficult to give up on the human. Unless they absolutely force you to have to do it, in which case then I know all my T's are crossed or my I's are dotted, and all my spell check and my proofreading has been done. I've done everything that I could do. I'm not there yet. I am also learning, but why does I have to ask? I keep asking myself, why does my lesson have to be so fucking painful? Why do I feel like in order to get a lesson properly, I have to suffer? I don't like that. I have to change that narrative. And I've been doing good, much better. I've been doing much better than I had before. Okay? But I still have work to do. I know that. I still have work to do in the sense of, what I just said about, because clearly I feel like I have to suffer to get this lesson, because here I am, almost 45 years old and still learning about myself, which I know learning is a lifelong process. But why does this lesson have to be so mean? Why does it have to be so cruel and unkind? So I can show the contrast provides a clarity, and so I know with absolute certainty what I won't settle for and what I need to feel for myself, so I don't expect it from somebody outside of me. Because what I did learn too is that I'm so hella codependent in relationship, and I lose myself no matter how much I say that I won't or that I know better. I always end up getting into my heart space, and the goo goo gaga doughy eyed girl for her man. And I'm learning more how to do that for me when I look back at my own reflection in the mirror versus somebody else who doesn't have, who's just not there yet. Anyway, that's it.